Hey, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Quarbit, and I'll be your host today for Europa Universalis 4. Welcome back to episode 35 of the Battle Pope in 1.30, where, last episode, we've managed to unite Italy, and we've done pretty much everything we have to get done in Europe, as far as I'm concerned, before imperialism kicks in. So that'll be at least another tech or two, and I'm willing to wait for that. Using that, we will be able to dismantle the HRE with relative ease, allowing us to finish our mission tree. However, we do have a couple more things to get done. So, I'm gonna bring a couple of men over to Asia and see if I can get a couple of provinces over there. Let's start by moving these guys, and, well, we're gonna be spying a lot. I don't have very good vision over Ming right now. So I'm gonna use whatever cheap tricks I have here to get what I need to get vision over there. Basically, it's a bunch of spy networks. It's nothing that incredible, to be honest. Also, we're starting to cap on military, and again, weird, eclipse the Commonwealth, but I guess not enough. I can also embargo you for extra power projection. Okay. Let's get ourselves a little bit more of that manpower dev. There's not much really that we can use it for anyway, so might as well throw a few points in there. Well, Diplo actually I'd like to keep. And also I was, mulling over the decision. Is that the right word? I don't know if it is. But I was thinking I'm probably going to give Brittany back one province. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, who knows. There's probably something more important here. Let me check. So if I actually changed your religion, it'd go up by 65, which is pretty good, actually. So if I simply swapped Brittany's religion, that would also work out. However, they're a little upset. I can fix that, though. Hold on. Oh, geez, you guys have, devved everything. Well, that's a little disgusting, but is one click 5? It is, okay. Well, roughly-ish. I don't mind making them completely loyal, swapping them to Catholic, and then converting all their lands. Because, yeah, there we go. Now they're at 194. I can actually annex them, which is exactly what I wanted. Okay, cool. So we have to wait. Actually, we can get started on Brittany. We should get started on Byzantium first, though, shouldn't we? That is sort of the whole thought process behind that. So we'll get started on you. 10 per month. Oh, good lord. 10 per month. That is a lot. It's going to take us 13 years. Yeah, it's a long time. 13 years. Yep, that sure is something. I'll also be annexing Brittany, which is great fun. I'll be doing them both at the same time. But, obviously it's going to hinder Byzantium's progress, but that's probably a good thing considering how much Diplo it's going to be draining out of us. So, maybe it's a good thing that we're actually going to end up slowing Byzantium down. Just maybe. So these guys are taking care of those separatists. We'll move you back over to here. And we also have two nice little armies here, which will be taking a bit of a trip, I think. Unless there's some unreasonable amount of separatism over here. But no, it doesn't appear there is, so we'll be putting both of these guys. And I'm pretty sure this works, but let me do this, and then let me... Because I'm pretty sure what happens is this, then that. It should reset the tick of the time at sea without actually disembarking the sailors, but we'll test that theory right now, so no need to really wait on it. Is that going to function properly? Ah, it looks like it. There you go. That is indeed something you can do. Okay, great. Because this is a long journey, I'm just going to make some stops along the way. Just so that we don't get you know, a disgusting amount of attrition ticks, and we'll end up in Ainu as our final destination, I think. And that should keep us alive and without issues, I think. Also, if there's ever a chance for me to charter some companies along the way, I'd always love to do it no matter where. But there we go, Brittany is done. Don't suppose that makes you more disloyal? Not really. It does convert your land though, which is great. It gives me a higher chance to become next Pope man. And I do like those, so... Knowledge sharing from Ulm. Yeah, I get it. I'm a little bit behind in the institution by 1 province. It's not a big deal. I'll be fine. Oh boy, finally annexing vassals, huh? It only took me, like 150 years for Byzantium there. It only took me a ridiculous amount of time. Hopefully there are no problems in Europe over here. Well, in the Mediterranean mainly. I have a couple of, enemies here, but I plan to make some overseas, so... No conquering in Europe for today. I mean, unless it's incredibly easy, like Provence, or... Okay, that's not easy. Something easy like... There really isn't anything that's super easy, huh? I'm not going to give them land. I'm not going to do that today. I will actually revoke this, because I don't need it. And what else can I revoke? Nothing in particular. I do want to get rid of right of council, though. Because that's a good amount of absolutism. And I'm at a pretty decent amount of land right now. And I can get to 100 land by just conquering stuff with high absolutism. So, you know, it's nothing too worrying. I can just get rid of it. Knowledge sharing. You don't say. Everyone wants to share me knowledge. I don't know why. Because I'm super rich and they want 10% of my income or something. I don't know. That's probably it. Okay, great. You guys didn't get stopped along the way, did you? Nope, you're still going strong with all the men on board. And I see no, yeah, there's no extended period of time that you've been at sea for, so looking good. Looking pretty solid so far. Let me just grab this one claim from Korea because that spy network has become useless. I should just accept this, shouldn't I? It's not too expensive. Am I waiting for anything? I could wait a few months for a province or two. But that's only gonna drop it by like 20 ducats maybe. And that's nothing too incredible. I'd rather do this. Still can't core this up though. How long is that taking you? It's cored. Well, I can't... Oh... Wow, my stupidity has literally no bounds. Quite literally 0. Like, not one. Not one bound to my stupidity. This is not Europe. So, because it's not Europe, and my vassal is not in Europe, I cannot actually core this. I don't have a choice but to give it away to my vassal. That's uncomfortable. Knowing that I could have fixed that the entire time. I'm gonna just give it to him. You know what? I'm just gonna hand it over. That was a massive brain move there. That was great. Yeah, that was... That certainly did happen. For sure. Revoke embargo. Keep getting free stuff. Free power projection, which is quite nice. Okay, so I'm bringing... Yeah, these ships are not having such a good time. But once we move them into here, it'll reset the tick. Quite nice. And they should be able to recover once they get here. If I had exploration, I could circumnavigate. Pretty sure Portugal's already done that. They have the territories necessary for it, so the AI likes to do that as soon as possible. So they probably did, but it'd still be kind of cool. The Pope sails around the globe. I mean, Pope's already sailing around the globe here. Over here in, oh jeez. These guys are a shell of their former selves. These poor armies. Okay. Let's go for... I don't even have rivals. Do I? Can I have rivals? No, I can't have rivals. Okay, cool. And these guys are going to recover super slow, aren't they? Because they're halfway across the world. Supply line should work out in the end there, though, right? No, and Japan just refuses to join. Okay. Well, I don't expect that these guys thought the Pope was about to come in here and take over the island of... Ooh, let's not mess this one up. This one is called... Hokkaido? Nice, okay. I thought I knew my geography well enough to not mess that one up, so I was kind of skeptical at first, and then I mean, I'm no geography expert, but still got something. Okay, cool. All I need to do is take these provinces and, well, in theory, I only need to take a few. I don't even need to own Japan. Well, I mean, I could do it, but I don't have to. Let me actually use... Ooh. Neither of these are good, but I'd rather money than stab. Yeah, my economy does not like what I'm doing here. Probably because I have all my forts up, and there's no threat to my borders, so let me just drop that real quick. Can't believe it's so hard for me to simply siege one native capital. Come on. Thank you. And no one seems to care. Great. Papal Hokkaido. Have you seen anything more beautiful? And we get the mission to Japan. Great stuff. Let's see what happens. The legendary lands of Japan are beckoning us, crying out for salvation. We should seek out these islands of the Far East and spread the good news among their people. Well, let's see what happens. Are you gonna swap to Catholic? I have a strong feeling they said no. I have a very strong feeling they just said no. That sucks, man. Oh, they did get one province in here, actually. That's for sure. Oh, I wonder what's happening. Are those rebels? Oh, I get it. So, if they say no, then a bunch of Catholic zealots spawn in their country, which is why these have been occupied already. And this is a fort. Fascinating. Well, I do like that. That's kind of funny to me. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of hilarious. And then we could go to here and invade Korea, but they're not a tributary of Ming this time. They are a vassal of Jianzhou, who is a tributary, though. So, in the end, pretty sure Ming's still gonna get called in if I do that. Also, no CB is 8 aggressive expansion. I just like that to be pointed out there. Just, you know. Just cuz. So, as of now, we've completed most of our tree. I kind of want to bring some more men over and start to invade Ming. You know, I feel like that'd be fascinating. I'm curious about doing that. Now, unfortunately, all of my spy networks have gone to absolute trash, and they're worth nothing now. Gonna try and get as many spy networks as possible. Just so I can discover southern and northern China. Oh, what are you doing? Portuguese-Siakian War of Honor. Of honor? Well, that's useless, isn't it? Of honor? Sure, I mean, I'm not gonna do anything, but sure. They do have a lot of boats, though. In fact, a number of boats which would make me sort of think twice about what I'm doing here, trying to send them back. I'll upgrade them and I'll wait, and then I'll move them back over. I could always, in the meantime, just invade Japan. Because I'm bored? Yeah. I actually am feeling bored enough to straight up invade Japan. while I still have this, this CB here. I don't think the Catholic Zealots are gonna win this one, boys, so I'm just gonna, you know, see if I can do something else. Can't force religion, though. Big shame. Because we don't have this next reform yet. And it'll take us 12 years to grab it. No, even longer, actually, because we're only on tier 6. We're not even on tier 7. Good lord, that's going to take a long time. Not a fan of that. That's not cool at all. What I'm very curious about, though, is that with our... Let me check here. With our 50% aggressive expansion impact here, I'm a little curious. No. There's no way. 127 overextension. 137 overextension is 74. I can take Japan in 2 wars if I'm willing to just choke down the entire thing. Like, if I don't release anything. I don't think I can, actually. There are very few cores left to feed. I don't know if I will. But I mean, hey, we could go... what is it? The Rising Sun achievement? Is that the one where you invade Japan as a European nation? I mean, hey, that's viable. We could do that. Time to see which is superior. The samurai with guns or the dudes in nice-looking coats with guns. Fight. Looks like the coats definitely won. Yikes. Yeah, I don't think they're actually doing so hot on that army comparison. Discipline, yeah, not quite. Morale, not quite. What did you take? Oh, defense of Japan. Yikes. You don't like to see that. That's shameful. But anyways, actually that, I don't know how, but somehow that reminds me of something. Someone a little while back said something like, if you're not going to use Cav anymore, then swap them all the way back to the first Cav. Or something like that. Because then all your rebels will have Cav from like the first tech group. So, sounds legit to me. I'll give it a shot, sure. Willing to give anything a shot once. Must be a fort here. Yeah, I know there's one here, I think, and is that a new one? Don't remember that fort being there, but I'm pretty sure there's one here. No? Weird. I don't know, man. Don't remember that that fort being there. I thought it was on Mino. Oh, this is Mino. This is not Mino. This is Shinano. That one. The ships look like they're pretty much done. Let me just go and grab you real quick. It's a good thing that the Japanese army is like rather weak, because it would kind of be a huge problem for reinforcement if they weren't. So, kind of glad they are. Alrighty, I'm pretty sure there's a fort here. Let me just check that out. Alright, the ships are done, so we can go and blockade stuff. I also don't like how So is raising an actual army. Yeah, there's no fort here. That's weird. I always thought there was a fort in Mino. Awkward, but okay. Kyoto has fallen. Looking nice. We'll go and clean up Izumo over here. Go and clean up this army. The only problem is I don't know where those guys are going, but not a big problem. Get rid of you. No stack wipe, but that's okay. These ships are not going to have a fun time. Hostile waters. Ooh, did you guys... You have buildings, don't you? No? No buildings? Blasphemy. Why is it 5%? That's a lot of attrition for just hostile waters. I'm missing something here. Do you have one? There it is, okay. I'm like, there's no way they don't have one if there's giving me 5% per month. Like, there is absolutely no way. No, that's not what I wanted at all. I'm gonna bring him in just for a quick second. Surprised they're not at low yet, though. 89% and they're still cool? Okay. Weird. Weird flex, I guess, but alright. You can hire him. Our admin guy. Is he any good? Yeah, and he's just prestige. No one needs him. What do we have instead? Missionary strength. Oh, well, I do like that idea. Japan's gonna be Catholic one way or another. And if they don't want to flip, well, you've left me no choice. Pretty much. That's the story of what we're going with here. So Japan's at 95, still at medium, still can't take 99. Cool. Oh, there we go. Okay, maybe not still. Stock white, maybe? Beautiful. Good stuff. 99%. Okay, now this is disgusting. I don't actually want to take exactly what that looks like. How much war score is it to annex you? 215%. Now, what I'm doing here with Crusade is, it's not going to show me the terms, but I can look at them. Okay, so it is 100% cost, so it would take 3 wars to annex all of Japan. Do I really want to spend 3 wars annexing Japan? Or maybe I'll do 1 and then wait for imperialism. So that it costs like 90 or something. I don't know. I'll do 100% just because I happen to have Pope right now, or I happen to be Pope, so why not? I'll go for missionary strength, sure. So I can convert all this. Okay, I just needed to see it. Great. So instead, might I interest you in a peace deal like this? Disgusting. It is 130% overextension. But I think I'm gonna do it, to be honest. Oh, I think I might do it anyway. I mean, unless I can take Tsushima, but I don't think I can. Still gets to live another day. That's fine. You guys can survive. Except I did something stupid, so now I have to wait a long time for another diplomat to come around. Fun stuff. Come on, another few days. Beautiful. Ah, of course the peace deal undoes itself. That's great. What did I get rid of? This? Maybe? Yeah, I think so. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for the land, Japan. Much appreciated. Oh my god, it's so disgusting. It's disgusting, yet it has a unique sense of beauty. And I have no admin to core at all. Oh, that's great stuff. That's also the end of today's episode, almost. Almost. Not quite, not quite. So, I'm a little short on admin for coring all that stuff. It also occurs to me that Brittany does not think very highly of me. Because my Diplo rep is, garbage. So I'm gonna just swap that out. Make them like me, you know? And I'm going to start off by swapping the religion of every other province around here. Never fully converted because it is trade company. Makes sense. So we'll convert everything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, makes sense. Move you here. There'll be a lot of unrest in a lot of places. Back home we can take care of it. Over here we have enough troops to take care of it. More or less. Japan has just been, just been destroyed in one war. Don't worry, we can do it again. 143. You see, at that point, I don't really know if imperialism's gonna solve that problem. Really don't know if that's the way to fix that. I don't know. But anyways, how we doing here on Diplo? Not great at all. It's gonna split it evenly between the two. Let's go and bring... I actually don't have that connected. What I'm gonna do, you know what I'm going to do. I am going to get my ships, dock them first, for a few months. I'm gonna keep making a bunch of spy networks, obviously. Literally as many as I can. Until one gets to 50. I'll wait for that to expire. And I'll wait around a month. Beautiful. This actually puts you in a good place. Right here actually does well, conveniently enough. So I'll bring you here. And then we're just gonna keep going. Oh, you took that. You son of a... You took some of my supply range. Come on, man. Now that's just rude. So we'll start bringing the boats back home. Wonder if I've subjugated anywhere else around here. I don't think so. Don't think I have. Oh well. Okay, great. We'll do this. I can start to core a couple extra things around here as well. Okay. Lose a bit of admin? No, I don't think so. I think I actually do need that admin today. We're sending the ship straight through here. Yeah, just brute forcing our way through this strait here. Yeah, please don't stop me on a very... I'm on a very, very important supply mission here. Called, not getting rid of all of my ships at once. In theory, we should be fine. In practice, well, we'll find out. Okay, more things to core. Great. Convert a bunch of the rest of them. Everything else is probably being cored. Beautiful. And a bunch of peasants. Immoral prices. What price could possibly be immoral? What do you mean mercantilism is bad? What? Impossible. I could lose that money. I think I'd actually prefer to lose that money. That'd be fine with me. I can also get rid of this and rid of this. So I'm at 94. 95 absolutism. See, I'd like to grant the clergy land rights, which will remove some of my crown land. I'd also like to give the burghers land rights. But I'd also like to get rid of the land of commerce and aristocratic councillors. So my max absolutism stays the same. Right? Yeah. And we're gonna have some rebels, of course, all over the place. More over here than others. Volgas, Tokugawa, Nanbuan, Hatakayama. How do you even remember those cores? That one makes no sense to me. Like, you don't have a core here. How do you know you're supposed to... I don't know, man. Japanese revolter tags are unique. Kind of weird. But, it is what it is. So, governing capacity's been upgraded pretty significantly. Milanese separatists, well that's not cool with me. Let's bring you guys over here. I should also bring, or build up another army, I think. Do I have the... I don't know if I have the economic space, or the, you know, the economy for something like that. I might. I think I will build one though, right? 34... Maybe something like this. Just build one like right there. Something like that. Because we're gonna need some more armies, of course. Doing a bunch of stuff. Volgast. Right, forgot about those guys. And you still hate me enough to not give me access. So do you, and so do you. Well, at least the ships are coming back home, right? Right. Kind of. Yeah, that'll take a while, but they'll get there. I really wish I had a navy for over here and a navy for back home. But that's usually like a late game type of thing, where you'd be able to like actually afford that, but we're like in 1666. Mid to late game kind of. Not really there yet kind of game. Let's core that up. Core that up. More changes, great. More conversions. Let them talk? Yeah, sure, let them talk. No problem. Minor inconvenience can sit there. Also, I think we actually are a little more out of time than I realized. So hopefully you enjoyed the invasion of Japan here. A little unexpected. I was just like, yeah, I could do this. Could also invade, you know, Ming. Had two options here. Went with Japan just because it would have been a much simpler task. So here we are. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. This is Quarbit signing off, and as always, have a fantastic day. I'd like to give a quick shout out for the patrons for the month of July, especially those we have in the Admiral tier, Ben Greenhagen, Cara Newley, and Tiger Pop. Those in the General tier, Justinian, Brennan Arcano, and Alexander Baker. Those in the Prince tier, Natsuki, Rockbox 2020, and TFLJ Martis. And as always, in the King tier, we have Chewy Shoot. Thank you guys so much for your pledges, it means a lot to me. You're helping to move this channel forward much more than you know. And as always, I cannot possibly thank you enough.